Today's topic, we are going to have a talk about attracting five-star employees to your business. As I continue to work with hospitality business owners, this race to attract and retain top talent in your food and beverage business is critical. And those that are winning the race are doing a few things differently from everyone else. So today I want to talk you through a few of the key aspects of creating a brand and a business that is attracting that five-star employee. So first of all, I talk about the brand, and you might be thinking I'm talking about your actual business brand, but in fact, I'm talking about something that is called the employment brand. Gallup, who has done major research into the workplace, talks about the building of your employment brand and that your employment brand should be as strong as your actual brand. Now, what does that mean to build a employment brand and particularly a five-star employment brand? Where do you go? What do you do? Well, first point of call for you would be to look at your website. That is where a lot of people will see you online. This is outside of your social media. And it's really a trust stamp for people as to who you are and what you're all about. So I'd really encourage you to have a look and take an audit of your current website. What do you have on there regarding your employment? Do you have a join our team page, a careers page? Do you talk about your current team members, the leaders in your business? Do you talk about the values? Do you talk about your culture? And what I talk about with my clients is the establishment of an EVP. EVP stands for Employer Value Proposition. What is it that you as an employer offer these five-star employees that you're wanting to attract and retain in your business? Have you even articulated that into a document? And then it's the ability to take that EVP, that employer value proposition, and make that come alive on your website through your employment brand. Now, as a paid subscriber to my Substack, if you would like to get access to an EVP document to help you, reach out to me through Substack, or you can do that through email, james at thehospitalitycompany.co, and happy to help you out with some structure there for your EVP. And as a paid member, you'll also see some details there under our perks, which is some resources there that you'll be able to download. And one of those is about building out your website and building out your employment brand. So I'd really encourage you to make the most of those, look at those, and really make sure that your website is up to standard. Because what we know about five-star employees that's different from, say, a two-star employee is that five-star employees do their research. They will go online once they've seen an ad on somewhere online. They will go and do their research, and one of the first places that they will go to learn more about you is your website. Now, if your if your ad is talking about what a great, employee you are as a company and how you develop and grow your people, and then that person goes on to your website and there is nothing about that on your website, e.g., there is no employment brand, there is no careers, opportunities, how you invest in your people, how you grow your people. If that's not there, an A player will look very suspiciously at that and say, well, why are they talking about it in this ad? But it's nowhere to be seen on their website. So you really need to focus your creative time around your website of putting some effort into building out that employment brand. Now, I've taught this to clients for years. And as much as when I first teach it to clients, they are a little bit suspicious whether it will have an impact. It has had an impact, a significant impact. And time again, clients are like, oh, I wasn't sure whether that was going to, the work, putting that effort in and that time, whether it was going to be worth it. and then they've gone on and they've had outstanding recruiting going on because they have created an employment brand that they're brought to life, and that those five-star employees have gone to see on their website and said, hey, this place looks like the real deal. It's articulating who it is, it's articulating its EVP, the employer value proposition, and I want to apply for a position with this company. So step number one is to build that employment brand through your website. Step number two is to also bring that employment brand alive in your socials. So think about your social media. If you are posting every post every week is just a food photo or a drinks photo, that is not going to help your employment brand. So I'd encourage you to make sure that you are consistently posting information about your team, about your culture, and positioning that employer value proposition to the market, so that when those A players are doing their research, or those five-star players, A players, five-star, I interchange those words there. When they're online looking, you want them to see it on the website, the employment brand, and then they want to see that come to light through the images and stories and the photos and the videos that you're putting on their social media. And that is super important. And the third thing I'd say about recruiting and retaining five-star employees is that they are attracted to a five-star culture because they're five-star employees. Why would a five-star employee want to go and work in a two-star culture? Now, what does that mean, a five-star culture? Well, it means that it's highly professional. It means that it is a place that will develop and grow people. It is a place where the team that is already existing in the business is full of five-star employees. Because as a five-star employee doesn't want to join a company that's only a two-star experience, they also, as a five-star employees, want to be playing around other great players. So if your culture to this point hasn't attracted five-star employees, you may accidentally or not by design attract a five-star employee to your business, but that doesn't mean they'll stay. And my experience, again, working with owners and managers for the time that I have, is that five-star employees do not stay in a two-star environment surrounded by two-star employees for very long at all, because it's just not going to work. It just does not work when you do not have the quality and professionalism of the whole team. And just to clarify, that five-star employee is not defined by 15 years working in the food and beverage industry. It is defined by really the qualities and character of those people. And if that's a match, then that five-star employee will fit in. And again, that five-star employee that I was talking about just before there, in terms of they don't have to be a, industry professional of 15 years, and the character and the qualities are important. That means that we can hire casual and part-time people who may be studying or may have doing it as a part-time job on top of another job. Just because someone is not full-time and is not seeing the food and beverage industry as their career does not stop them from being a five-star employee. And so don't get stuck to think it's impossible to recruit casual or part-time five-star employees. We can only get those if they're full-time, and that's simply not the case. People who come along and want to do great work, who want to follow your systems, who have got that character and qualities that you're looking for in your company, they are all five-star employees, whether they are working part-time, full-time, or casually. So those would be my three top tips for you to help you with attracting five-star employees. One is to build a five-star employment brand. Two is to have that represented through your website and through your social media. And three is to ensure that you already have an existing five-star culture that you've consciously built over time, that will feel to a five-star candidate or a five-star employee, if you recruit them, like a glove that they are putting on. They are a fit for your business. So give that some thought as a paid subscriber. Remember, jump online, have a look at those resources that are in there for you, and there will continue to be more of those uploaded and added as we head through the year. If there's any questions, reach out to me through Substack or through my email. And if you're wanting to do that EVP work, that employer value proposition work, reach out to me too. Love to help you with that. And if you really want to go deep on that and really want to get some extensive help, have a look at the Blueprint program that's starting in August. We cover that extensively and provide a significant amount of resources and training around building your employment brand. Other than that, have a great day. See you soon.